I found my costume. I can be a ghost.
Every day's Halloween, baby. Don't you see all these freaks pretending there's something still to be hopeful about?
Woo! Out here, out here! Getting them ready. Takeover. Takeover's real. Out here, out here. Yeah.
Takeover real, takeover real, yeah, the takeover, takeover real, takeover real, yeah, the takeover, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over. Fresh and hungry, we about to take over, taking over. Red triangle, we about to take over, taking over, taking over, taking over, yeah, taking over, taking over. Living, learn it all, you living, yeah. Are you just assisting in the time frame that you giving? Yeah. This is deep thought, so close them eyes and envision. Found a way to cut the cancer off, so listen up for ye children. I'm about to make it all clearer. Yeah. All the people see me, all the people in this, all the people city people in it, some people, that's people. Some people are great people. I watch bougie, I take people. They the ones that can't relate to. They the ones that tend to hate you, but they supposed to motivate you. Not everybody built to stay true though. This is me or is this me? Influential, I present to you a supreme energy. I'm a king and as a king I got a whole kingdom to feed. I got monster-eaters, I feel unbelievers will believe. I need you to listen up. Yeah, I'm the truth and that's legit. Yeah, I'm too legit, admit this is an entire eclipse. Black triangle everywhere. It's an entire movement. It's that moment that you know this is a blessing to be here. Take over real, take over real, yeah, take over, take over real, take over real, yeah, take over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over. Yeah. Fresh and hungry, we about to take over, taking over. Black triangle, we about to take over, taking over, taking over, taking over. Yeah, taking over, taking over.
Alright, let's go.
We about to take over.
The first way you should start.
Recruit a psychopathic soldier.
Anyone can get it if they come against the family. B-I-G-H-D, B-L-A-C, creeping the crop. You boys hoping we flop, but we just open up shop and we ain't never gonna stop. So I
hope you change your focus.
Yeah, heard that cold shit and I spit dope bitch effortlessly. Who gon' test me? Top of my game and I knock your brain out to eye socket when I rock it. Yeah, I'm popping so y'all can sit back and watch me on black step on every track. Ain't nobody better at racing the bar and going hard on these bastards. All on the asses, raw till I'm ashes, no fucks given. Realest nigga living so you know I'm representing. I see it all laid out, y'all niggas played out, trying to hold on to yesterday.
But we living tomorrow.
Why the snatch the crown and push you out the way?
Like we just hit the lotto.
Click, click, boom, wanna enter doom in the center. Who wanna get it live when we ride out? When I'm sipping juice and I'm getting loose, keep up a twist and it's boom, boom, nigga, lights out. Yeah, we coming to take it all. We ain't greedy, we just hungry.
Take over real, take over real, yeah, the take over real, take over real, yeah, the take over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over, taking over. Yeah. Fresh and hungry, we about to take over, taking over. Red triangle, we about to take over, taking over, taking over, taking over. Yeah, taking over, taking over.
Here we go.
We got it.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Here it is.
Jesus. Okay, here we go.
So everybody can understand.
All right, quiet for the dramatics.
Unbreaded. Unbreaded.
Right. Unbreaded. Right. I never give a shit. Touchdown. Paper. Touchdown. Unbreaded. Touchdown. Paper. Touchdown.
Unbreaded.
Right.
Unbreaded. Unbreaded.
That.
Unbreaded.
Right. Unbreaded.
world is good, everybody. Hope everyone's having just a gym cracking dandy old night. I know it's really late for some. I know it's really early for some. Late night, early day, all that good shit. I forgot I had Volleyball Wilson up as my avatar. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I know there's gonna probably be a lot of people asleep right now. You sleeping on the unbreaded. Why are you sleeping on the unbreaded? Why? You can't be sleeping on the unbreaded podcast. It's just not how things are supposed to be. You're supposed to be all up on the unbreaded's nuts daily, nightly, and ever so rightly. But nah, I figured there's two topics in particular I figured I'd get into tonight, and I'd just monologue a little bit. I ain't gonna be up here too long because I'm gonna need to get back to sleep. But work has been kicking my fucking ass lately, so I was planning on going live much sooner. What you want? What you want? I was planning on going live much sooner, but I ended up fucking doing things that stones do, such as passing out. Because, like I said, work has been kicking my ass. So, while we're up on here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna drink this apple ass bites. That's Monster. That's Monster doing the fuzzy maraca. Yeah, that's what you sound like. You sound like a fuzzy maraca. Don't get jelly. Don't get jelly. Don't be jelly. If you guys didn't see the community post, I have a new furry companion. And I was gonna do like a poll and kind of have the chat or the community help me decide what I should name her. But I think I'm gonna go with Raven because it's she's got like them fucking bat wings. Like her nickname's already Batgirl, by the way. She looks like a Batgirl. But yeah, Raven. It seems very fitting because she's a black lab. So she's like all black and shit. Plus, you guys know I like Metal Gear Solid. So Raven, one of the bosses on that game. What are you crying for? Negros? What are you crying about? But all the dogs get along together, just Jim Crack and Dandy. Do not, no. I saw that. You will not be an ash dragon. No ash dragging. She just did the fucking ash dragging thing. Here's Mr. Jelly. Here's Mr. Jelly. That's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What up, Neopets? I don't think I've seen you around here in a fat minute. What?
Looks like you got a bunch of fucking dogs over there. It looks like you got your hands full.
Yep. That's what I do, though.
Why are your sideburns like part of your face?
Because I've been too lazy to shave, quite honestly. Why your sideburns part of your face?
Like,
That's a strange question. I feel like sideburns would tend to be on somebody's face, wouldn't they?
yeah, but yours are like fucking like part of your fucking neck.
Hey, it's the bad lighting, okay? Leave me alone. I'm sensitive about my Stephen Burns. All right, Jumanji. Look at my two pretty girls. There's pimples everywhere. Anyways, how you doing, Neopets? I'm glad you could take a moment off of burying your hopes and dreams at Pedo Park to come up on the Unbraided podcast.
You gonna be playing Manhunt this year?
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it yet because I've already tried doing the live streaming for like video games and stuff, and where I'd have to have my phone is not a good signal spot. So I don't know if I can figure that out and kind of play around with it. I might do a live stream. If not, then I'm gonna do like a standalone video and with like some edits and stuff. Maybe some game challenges or something.
Fucking point your fucking. Are you on your phone most of the time?
I'm on my phone all the time.
So just point your phone at like your TV when you play Manhunt. What do you have, a PS2?
I got two PlayStation 2s. I've got a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4. I got an Xbox which quit working around this time last year. I need to put a new retimer chip in it, and I'm not the best soldering agent.
Well, how did you do it last year, bitch?
What? Play the Xbox? It hadn't broke yet.
No, I mean like fucking with Manhunt. Manhunt didn't come out on the Xbox. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's on the Xbox. In fact, that's where I prefer to play it because it gives you use of the second analog stick.
You ever fuck with that? You ever fuck with the voice thing on Manhunt? Like on the PS2, you could have like a fucking headset, and you could actually say shit, and it would lure like the enemies.
No, actually, I never knew about that. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, you could be like Yo Target or whatever. It wouldn't recognize what you said. It would just recognize that you just like the audio.
I guess that's cool. I feel that sounds like something that they would have implemented into like Metal Gear or something. Like you put the headset on and be like, "Hey yo, you bunch of fucking douchebags, get over here," and then, what was that sound? Neopets, did you see the Backrooms movie yet? Because I watched that movie and I'd be like, man, this is like the perfect place for Neopets.
No, I didn't. When did that come out, bitch?
I think it came out in May.
I started watching the new Scary Movie that came out, and it kind of sucked, so I stopped watching it. You know, the Wayans Brothers movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that the Wayans brothers came back for that one, so people had high hopes for it, but apparently it didn't deliver. Who's this little Neopets character? I don't quite understand who this is.
So what's up with you and with any drama recently, bitch?
No, we don't do drama here on this podcast.
Yeah, I heard you like to have some suspicious characters over here.
That's only what people that are crybabies and full of their fallacies like to say. But, I mean, I guess that would be correct. Look who's up on here right now.
Exactly.
No, so here's the thing. There are some people that feel like they need their safe spaces. And if you want a safe space, You don't have to be here. This ain't yo place. This is the Stone Town up in here. And I'm gonna bring whoever wants to come on the panel on the panel. And if you got a problem with that, if anybody's got a problem with who I let up on panel, you are free to go somewhere else, go back to your safe space while you try to make an attempt at growing up and getting over yourself.
Look at them tits.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? Now I'm subconscious. Now I gotta wrap my titties like I'm a bitch out of the shower. Monster, stop
What's
listening.
going on? So you ain't got no job, bitch? You're jobless for?
No, I got a job again. And it's been kicking my ass.
How you getting to work? Are you just driving? I saw you kicking those tires on the rims.
Yeah, I got the really bad tire on. There's still 3 more I need to get on, but really only just one more. Got 1 tire that's still kind of warped. I'm gonna get that handled this weekend though, and then my back tires they're not brand new, but they're still like really tires. So the newest tires that I got are like all a set of the same tires. So I'd like to get those put on.
So, like, realistically, your best option, that's your mode of transport, is your car.
Yeah, as they would tend to be for most people.
I mean, I know at one point you were riding like a unicycle or something, or what? Or
Yes,
like
I was riding the electric unicycle on my way to work every day.
or some bullshit, like an electric bike or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking too hot this year to be doing that shit, so I'm very glad I'm not having to do that.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's way too hot. I don't know what the temperature's been like in Neotown, but like here in Butthole, Oklahoma, we've been stuck in 100+ degree weather for the past like 3-4 fucking weeks now. I think it's day 22, I believe, and temperature's over 100. Like I saw like the forecast for, I think it's like next Tuesday or Wednesday. I've never been happy to see 92 degrees in the forecast until now. But like, it's been fucking.
Here too. I don't mind the fucking heat so much. It's when it's fucking sticky out, and you know.
Yeah, because we got that fucking El Nino shit going on right now. Like, yeah, the jet stream has been riding up in the north, which creates a high pressure ridge down in the southern plains and shit, right over my neck of the woods, which causes the jet stream to basically go smack into it, go up and over, where the heat just kind of sits and continuously builds up, and I fucking hate it. So, like, I'm waiting for winter. I'm ready for winter. Fuck high pressure systems.
Nigga boy, 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 nigga boy.
That's right. I appreciate you using the censored form of that. As we're only 21 minutes into the show right now, you have to wait for the explicit version here for about another.
So let me ask you the fucking hard questions here, Stone. So what's going on with you and Anon? Huh?
Literally nothing. There's literally nothing going on. But you want to know why? Because I've offered ad nauseum for this motherfucker to, if he's got a problem, face me and have a conversation about it. And he won't. So anything that he's got to say is irrelevant because he's a coward and he will not come face little old me. I say you can come up on here and do it. I offered to go up on his panel to do it if he doesn't want to give me the views. But I mean,
you're basically saying like you want to have it out, not have it out, but you want to talk to him on a public platform.
I mean, I offered for him to talk to me privately. He's got my Instagram. He can reach out to me. He's not interested in that. He's interested in a character assassination. But look, here's my thing. If you can talk about people, you can talk to people, unless you're a coward little bitch. So it is what it is. I've offered, like, if you got a problem with me, come up on here. I'll go up on your panel. I will sit quietly. I will not speak until you are done. You can ask me whatever. You can expose whatever. Say whatever you want to me. I will sit there until you are done, and then I will respond. But he won't do it. He won't do it. Hey. So that tells me two things. One, he's not confident in the claims that he makes against me because he knows that it's all projection and bullshit. And two, he's fucking scared to have a conversation. So I mean, there's really nothing to it. Like, it's not that serious. I mean, there's a lot of people that think it ain't nothing more than a troll hiding behind a fucking alt account, talking shit on the internet. And that, to me, that's not a serious thing. There's nothing that he can do to affect my everyday life. Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
And I admit, like, I was having some fun with it for a little while. I was having some fun, but like, look, now I got this job. I just got this job. Like, it's like my first week working at this place. So I'm too busy to worry about like online trolls and stuff. I got a new puppy to take care of. Like, my booking is pretty damn full right now.
How's Monster?
Oh, you just missed him. He was up here hovering over my shoulder just a second ago. Ain't that right, boy? He's turning into a big, giant, freaking monster. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about you. Yes, I am.
So, do you figure out what happened with that faggot that fucking took your guns or whatever? Like, did that get panned out?
That's still up in the air as far as I know. I haven't heard anything. But dude's apparently residing somewhere in Illinois, staying far, far away, that's fine by me. Like, he can stay his ass over there, because if he came back here, the whole fucking town has got torches and pitchforks for that motherfucker. Because, I mean, it's not just me that he's fucked over. Like, he's done it to a lot of people, and people that he's not done it to that know me and like me have a big problem with what he did, breaking into my place and shit. So, I mean, if he comes back, I will know about it. And like I said, the town does not want him around. What? What are you looking at? Monster, stop trying to eat her face. Monster. Be gentle. Be nice. Ow, ow, you motherfucker. Anyways, hello, my name is Volleyball Wilson, and I debated Candace Owens today, and I totally threw a hot dog down that bitch's hallway when I debated her. Yeah, and to the chat, to the future people that will watch this stream, figured I'd give my quick thoughts on the Candace Owens Andrew Wilson debate. Monster, leave her alone. Woblina's gonna fuck you up if you don't leave her alone. I'm gonna let her. But yeah, that debate was largely irrelevant because nothing really fucking happened. Like, there was no, like, I suppose I'd say that Canned Dicks did a pretty fine job, like, the first half of the interview, but when it came time for her to get questioned her claims and how she got to these certain conclusions, she had nothing. She had no fucking reasons other than, oh, my sources, oh, my sources. It's like, okay, that doesn't tell anybody anything, though. Like, we can't, you're not giving anybody a reason to believe you. And I've seen Andrew Wilson debate. He could have done a little bit better, too. Like, Candace was pivoting a lot. He was allowing her to pivot, and he was good at stopping her. She was trying to gish gal up here a little bit here and there, but he was doing pretty good shutting that down. But I think he could have pressed her a little bit more.
Was it like a political debate or some shit?
They were debating the Charlie Kirk situation and basically whether the guy, the Tyler Robinson guy, is a patsy or if he's actually the one that shot and killed Charlie Kirk. And like the Candace Owens Club, they seem to think that Tyler Robinson is being set up and either Israel or the U.S. government had something to do with it. Or, I don't know, I guess some people might think that it's staged and Charlie is still alive somewhere. But I don't know. Like,
they know, isn't that whole thing like a fucking
hey.
Like, isn't that...
I will make you go outside.
That whole thing's like kind of open and shut.
I mean, it is. Look, here's the thing. Candace brings up good questions, okay? There's good questions, but she doesn't have good answers for those questions. It's like, and I get that. Everything needs to be questioned. Everything should be questioned. I got no problem with that. But it's like now she's making claims, coming to conclusions, saying that Erica Kirk, Charlie's wife, was involved somehow, and Toilet Paper USA are somehow involved in the murder of Charlie Kirk. But it's like, okay, I'm here, I'm listening for it. Like, I'm the most open-minded person you will meet. I will put all biases aside and look at things. But it's like, you gotta convince me. You gotta give me a reason. Monster, go to your kennel. If you're not gonna stop, you're going to your kennel. Go. Go. Now. Go. I'm tired of your bulverism. Go. Get it? Because he's a pit bull. Fuck you guys.
So what's Custom been up to?
Custom has been acting like a still life. But I don't know. Actually, I haven't streamed the last couple of days. I haven't seen custom streaming. I actually came back and my Mario avatar was still up in the top corner of the screen. So I know custom hasn't been on to use the StreamYards, at least not on the unbranded StreamYards. Which, by the way, custom, it's very cute that you will use the unbranded StreamYards to stream to your channel when I've got the paid subscription, but you won't do a show on unbreaded. What's wrong, custom? Has it gotten too unbreaded for you up in here? Oh, you know what I got up here in the background right now, Neopets?
What's that?
I've been playing Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain.
Oh, on the PS2?
Yeah, that game kind of pisses me off though sometimes. That game's actually pretty fucking hard, especially if you're trying to like meet the deadlines and the fucking goals and shit. But like usually I'm like, fuck that, I'm just trying to fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, I need to get back into emulation on my fucking PC. I have a PS2 emulator. I gotta fuck with that. I gotta tap in with that because I have so many fucking games that I gotta play on that. Especially, I don't know. Have you ever played? What's your favorite console? PS1.
No. A lot of my favorite, well, one of my favorite games is on PS. Well, a couple favorite games are on PS1, but if I were to have to settle on one particular system, it would probably be either Nintendo 64 or PlayStation 2. Like, to me, that's the golden era. We were right there in the middle between good enough graphics and good enough challenge, where as we keep moving more towards better graphics, aside from a few exceptions like the Soulsborne series or Elden Ring and shit like that, like we've gotten more into making things ultra realistic and trying to make things look as real as possible, while the challenge of the game actually ends up taking a back seat. And that's just and another thing I don't like about everything looking too ultra realistic and playing like it's supposed to be ultra realistic is we've lost the cartoonish nature of a lot of these things, like, you know, like double jumping midair, you know, like just things that just you don't get in video games now, you know, like PlayStation 2 graphics, sure, they're a little bit blocky, they're definitely outdated now, but they were good enough. They were good enough. Like you get the point. Like look at the fucking Metal Gear Solid series, like Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. Those games worked really fucking well. They looked really great. Like you could have a story-driven game and shit. You could have you have like the audio, the dialogue and shit like that.
Yeah,
and it's
also like, yeah, but do you think that you're viewing that shit through like nostalgia lenses a little bit?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I got my biases on that, but that's just, I mean, that's why I like them. Like I like the games that I like because I like them. And me playing a lot of these games growing up had a lot to do with that, sure. But I'm talking objectively. Like if we're putting nostalgia aside, objectively, games were oftentimes a lot more challenging back in the day. Where like you go back to like Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 even. A lot of the challenges in the game was exploiting, like it was part of the game to exploit the design flaws in the game.
Yeah, like I see what you're saying. Like nowadays, it's more everything. You basically have a hand guiding you with everything nowadays.
Yeah, and again, not everything. There's exceptions to the rule, but I mean, it's like, when was the last time you seen somebody double jump in a game? Like I can't even think of one like past PlayStation 2. I can't. I'm sure there is, but I can't think of any.
On the Switch. I mean,
well, see, Switch is different a little bit because they've kind of kept to like Nintendo has always been geared towards a kids to adults type audience, where everything now is like ultra realistic. You're actually in the war on the battlefield, or you're actually driving a car with real physics and shit to that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, and that's fine, I guess. But we've steered away from like the cartoony shit, where the things where you have to suspend your belief a little bit more.
Remember in GTA, you would get a hooker and the car would just bob left and right, and then you get a hooker in like GTA 4 or 5, and it actually shows like the bitch blowing you.
No, no, I don't remember that because I never played GTA enough to ever. I've played through. I can't even remember which one it was, but I did play through a particular. I remember there was like this fucking helicopter mission where you had to like fly this helicopter into this place to keep like bombs from going off or something. And what the fuck was that? I think I just heard a mouse. But yeah, I never got too far because the story of Grand Theft Auto. Oh yeah, I hear mice. I have to reset the traps. That just totally threw me off. But I don't care about the story, and like because I've seen enough Walker Texas Ranger. I've seen enough like gangster movies and shit like that to where it's just like, okay, you've seen one of them, you've seen them all basically at this point. And I mean, I'm not saying it's not fun. I mean, I like to go run down the street, steal somebody's car, run over a few pedestrians, get into a gunfight with the cops until I die. But once I've done that 2 or 3 times, it's like, okay, I'm kind of done with this now. But that's also a good reason to bring up like Saints Row, for example. I liked Saints Row a lot better than I like Grand Theft Auto. While it's largely a very similar game, Saints Row is a lot more cartoony in nature.
Yeah, I mean, like Saints Row kind of just did what GTA did, but just not as good.
Yeah, but I also feel like it didn't take itself as seriously.
Yeah,
and I like to do the same things on Saints Row that I did on Grand Theft Auto, but I actually like the missions and stuff. Like, I still don't give a shit about the Saints Row. Like, it's still like meant absolutely nothing to me. But I feel like the mission based shit that you would do, I enjoyed those like better than when I was playing Grand Theft Auto. You're an instigator. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Look, monster. Don't be an instigator. You know, I was so when Balls was out here, I was playing Vigilante 8, and he's like watching me play that shit, and he's like, bro, like the cars in this game have fucking skateboard physics. I'm like, I know, isn't it fucking awesome?
What's Vigilante 8?
That's a lot of people call it the Twisted Metal ripoff. You basically kind of do the same thing. You'd pick a car, drive around these little sandbox courses, run into like these floating weapons and shit that are around the map, and you use them to destroy the other cars that are around the map trying to destroy you. I mean, but I feel like it, and this is completely subjective, okay, but I feel like Vigilante 8 had more character than Twisted Metal. In the way of vibes, like not in the way of like characters or anything, but like the stories were actually like, because every character has their own little quest and story and motivations for doing everything, and I'm sure Twisted Metal probably does too. But they were actually, some of those stories were actually pretty interesting, and a lot of them tied into like real world shit. I mean, like, you can tie things into real world in a video game, but I mean, that doesn't mean that the gameplay has got to become ultra realistic. Like, you don't get games like Twisted Metal or Vigilante 8 anymore. Are they still making Twisted Metal games?
I mean, I think, wasn't there a fucking Twisted Metal game like a couple years ago? Or was that like a movie?
That was a TV series, and I actually watched like that first season at Mescal and Man's. It wasn't too bad, actually. Like, the TV series was not that bad. But it's not something that I feel like I would go to watch again, though.
Yeah, fucking anything video game, movie related, like anything any tie-ins are always garbage. Like anytime they try to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I heard that a lot of people had good things to say about the little Fallout series that came out on TV. But from what I saw of it, like, I just wasn't really that interested from what I saw enough to like check it out.
yeah.
However, the since we're on the topic of TV series and shit like that, like the Backrooms movie, like that took me like a whole fucking day to dust my shit off. Like the day after I fucking watched that shit, like that shit was fucking crazy.
Dude, you know what game actually, the Scarface game on PS2 wasn't bad?
All right, so get the torches and pitchforks out for me. I've yet to play Scarface or even see any of the movies. I know Say Hello to My Little Friend, but that's all I know from Scarface. Is again, I don't care very much about like gangster / mafia type movies, with again there being a few exceptions. Like Goodfellas is a really fucking good movie. Like, I love Goodfellas, but I've seen so much Walker Texas Ranger back in the day that it's like, okay, you can watch the fucking good guys take down the bad guys or the drug dealers or the gangsters so many fucking times before you've seen it already. It's like, I don't give a shit about, okay, this guy is selling drugs or whatever, so he's the bad guy, or this guy is fucking, he runs this neighborhood and the neighborhood doesn't like him and they're all scared. It's, like, I've seen it all already before. Like, if you're gonna bring something like that, you gotta bring like some type of interesting character and shit. Like crime dramas and stuff like that are, I'm very picky on those because they've been done to death. And like my girlfriend used to run like the Ion channel like constantly, and like, so I would always see CSI and fucking Law and Order and fucking like Blue Bloods, which Blue Bloods is actually okay. I kind of like that Blue Bloods.
I used to fucking watch Forensic Files like obsessively. You ever watch the old Forensic Files?
Yeah, and Forensic Files and stuff like that is a little different because those are correct me if I'm wrong, but those are based off of like actual shits that happened, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's got a little bit different tone to it when those are all factually based. But like the stories and shit, like crime dramas, you gotta have something extra to rope me in. Like Monk, for example. Like Monk, sure, you've seen detective mysteries and stuff like that a million times as well, but you haven't seen it with the main guy being obsessive compulsive and that actually aiding in his abilities as a detective. Like, you got to bring in like an interesting, larger than life type of character.
Wasn't that fucking show where he was like basically like a fucking weirdo, but he was also like a detective, basically?
Yeah. Yeah, he was germophobic. He had all the phobias basically, but like every disability that Monk has made him a better detective because he would recognize the little things that were out of place because it would drive him fucking crazy just by seeing them, because he had to have everything all nice and in order. Everything had to be nice and clean, and a lot of that, like, it happened, like he went over the board with that type of shit. Like after his wife got killed in a car bomb and shit, and so like throughout the whole series, like his main goal, like he's trying to uncover like who actually killed his wife and shit like that. And it's fucking funny too. Like it was funny. Like the show wasn't afraid to laugh at itself. I mean, I even liked on a much less serious note, like Psych was a good TV show that I like to watch, and that's a show that took itself seriously, actually, absolutely 0%.
Dude, you know what? Like, really fucking pissed me off actually when they went to do the Roseanne reboot, and then like she said that shit on social media. How the one bitch looked like Planet of the Apes or whatever.
So I've seen Roseanne, but I haven't seen it enough to know really what it is. But if I'm not mistaken, basically they had an original character that instead of writing out of the show when the actress couldn't do it anymore for whatever reason, they rehired a new actress to play the same character.
Well,
and I've got a problem with that.
Yeah, well, Roseanne Barr fucking made a racist comment on, like, social media, and then, like, they canceled her show, so they had to rewrite the show and basically make it so that she died in the show or some shit. So,
all right, but hold on. Did she actually say something racist, or is this like one of those Papa John situations?
She compared some black lady to a character from Planet of the Apes. So, yeah.
That sounds pretty bad on its face, but there's a lot of different ways that could be a reference to, or ways that could go. Yeah, and I know how certain people and like the internet is when it comes to stuff like that. But I mean, like when I heard about like the Papa John situation, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it actually was. I'm like, this is why everybody's trying to cancel Papa John. No, like, are you fucking serious?
No, that's all it was. That's legit. Like all it was. Basically, yeah. She had compared somebody, a political figure, somebody to somebody from Planet of the Apes. Yeah.
So, like, was she trying to reference this political figure who I'm assuming was black?
Let me look it up real quick. I can't remember who.
Like the character that she was being referred to was like the character, say, a monkey.
It was pretty ape-like. It was like a monkey character. Hold on.
People are too fucking sensitive. But I mean, look, it's stuff like that. I mean, that's why I say sunlight's the best disinfectant. You let people say and do what they're gonna. Well, maybe not do what they're gonna do, but let people say what they're gonna say, like John Mayer says to do. Like, you're going to find out a lot about people, and then you, as the individual, have the right to make that determination. Okay, fuck that guy. Fuck that
Here's the. Okay, so it says in May May 2018, comedian Roseanne Barr posted a racist tweet comparing Valerie Jarrett, an African-American former senior advisor to President Barack Obama, to an offspring of Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes.
Alright, well that's fucking stupid, okay? The Muslim Brotherhood from Planet of the Apes is not her. So, when you read the headline, it sounds like, oh, so she's calling black people monkeys. But from what you just read, it doesn't sound like that's the case. Like a Muslim. Wait, so was there a Muslim Brotherhood in the Planet of the Apes?
That was also that was 8 years ago.
If there wasn't a Muslim Brotherhood in the Planet of the Apes, and she just molded that into her statement, then maybe I could probably like people would take it that way.
Yeah, I mean either
but
way.
Even so, get over yourselves.
I mean, it was like
But
8 years ago. But yeah.
If you silence everybody and you don't let people show who they really are, then there's going to be a lot more, there's going to be a lot more surprises later on. But as to where if you just let people speak how they're going to speak, then you can make an upfront determination whether you like that person, dislike that person for whatever reason, if you think that they're racist or not. And that's the thing, like when we tell people you're not allowed to say certain things, to me, you're kind of taking it away from the individual to be able to make those determinations from yourself. If we have to keep everything hidden and swept under the rug, like say this Roseanne Barr was running for office, and everybody's silenced and shit. So she gets into office, and then people later find out that she's a racist or something. Like, let people speak so that they can out themselves, and that people, the individuals, can make their determinations. We live in such a fucking baby ass wiped fucking crybaby oversensitive Happy Meal ass society.
A Happy Meal app society, is that what you just said?
Yes, to use a quote from Chris Tucker. Oversensitive Happy Meal asses. And I think people allow words to affect them too much. I mean, people act like it fucking hurts them all the way down to their ancestral fucking level, like to hear certain things. And it's like, Jesus Christ, how soft have we fucking become as a, like, you ever listen to the song Hate Speech by R.A. the Rugged Man?
No.
Like, there's lines in that song that should offend me. Like, as somebody that is a Christian and believes in God, but it's like, listen to what the point of the song is. The point is, America has become a soft ass, crybaby, coddled country to where people allow words to fucking, like, people think words are worse than amputations for a lot of people, and that is fucking pathetic.
You know what's funny, dude? That you've been live for like an hour and nobody has commented or anything.
I kind of expected that. I went live at 3:30 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, but usually
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to get people to stay up for a stream if you start it early enough than to wake people up to watch a stream.
Yeah, but you would think that at least one fucking fucker would cut. There's literally nothing.
I mean, that's fine. I was just gonna. I didn't expect anyone was even gonna jump on a panel. Like, I was just gonna come in, discuss the fucking Backrooms movie and the fucking Candick Owen.
So how was that? How was that movie, bitch?
I haven't seen a movie in a long time that legitimately fucking creeped me out. Like, and it's a movie that it plays off of your own anxieties and your own, like, it's not something that shows you like the monster right off the bat type of thing. Like, it works a lot of what you don't see, like the things that you don't know. And I've seen a lot of people complaining about it, like, oh, the movie made no sense whatsoever. And so to go back to the beginning of the...
Oh, I was gonna ask you if it had a lot of like liminal space, like uncanny valley type shit.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's all about liminal spaces and shit like that. I mean, basically, like a quick synopsis of the movie is dude finds, and the acting in it was actually really good too. But dude finds in his basement of his furniture store a place where you can no clip, I guess is the term for it. You no clip through the wall into this other dimension. The back rooms is just like this area that just keeps on fucking going and going and going. And like, it's hard to explain in a way because like the story is still playing itself out, that's something that a lot of people, they go and see the movie, they expect a beginning, middle, and end, and the end to have like answers and shit, but like the story is still going. Like, the story's not done yet. And the guy that does these the backroom stories and shit, the guy that popularized it, made it like the viral meme that it is today, like, he is very slow drip about letting you find out little bits and pieces to put the story together, like a little bit at a time. And so everybody they're in a world where they need like the instant gratification, like they need to know everything the first fucking movie. And one thing I would tell people, if you're going to watch the Backrooms movie, do yourself a favor and watch Kane Pixels, that's the guy's name that made it, watch his YouTube series on it first. Like, because it actually all ties into the movie. It's all part of the same universe and shit. And you'll understand a lot more of what's happening and where things are coming from and why things are if you actually watch the YouTube series. And most of those videos, they're not very long. They're like usually about like 10, 12 minutes long. There's like a 45-minute long one, but they're worth watching. They're very interesting.
You know what's fucking creepy? Are you creeped out by mannequins?
In the correct sense, yes. I have been like, normally, like, if it's just like you're walking past JC Penney's and you see like the mannequins in the window, like, no, I don't give a shit about mannequins. But if you're playing like Resident Evil 9 and you go up the stairs into the attic and you see like there's a mannequin chilling right there, and then you go off into the corner to do something, and then you turn around and then the mannequin's right there standing right behind you, and you didn't hear it move or anything, like, yeah, it's fucking creepy ass shit. Like,
yeah, I don't like mannequins in general.
And they built like actual stage sets for the Backrooms movie, like where a lot of the like the YouTube series, like, you wouldn't know it. You would think that it's built off an actual set, but apparently it was all done like digitally, like for the YouTube series. But they also they opted for practical effects and shit like that, which I think is a lost art now. Everything is done CGI, and I fucking hate it. Like, practical effects can give things
practical. The whole movie was practical effects, or
I'm not saying that they didn't have some like special effects, but it was largely practical effects, like your monster designs and shit like that. are all done practical. And yeah, sure. I mean, it looks a little off because you can tell that it's like a built costume type of thing, but it's that adds to like the uncomfortable nature of it, as to where like where something CGI, you can just be like, your brain recognizes that is not real, and then it loses a lot of the creepy appeal to me. As to where like practical effects, like sure, maybe it looks off a little bit, but that just like your brain knows that it's real in a sense. Like it gives it more credibility as to being something that's actually real.
Yeah, no, it's like a tactile thing, or like it, like your brain. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Pirate Clark reminded me of Custom. Oh, Pirate Clark was kind of creepy. He was a little bit creepy, but I mean, again, it's like they don't show you like the monster right off the bat. Like the movie plays off a lot of what you don't see. Like it's like you will hear or see something coming, or you'll see like a chair fly across and smash into the wall or something. And it's like like, are you familiar with like the concept of found footage?
Yeah.
It's that's largely what the YouTube series was played off of, was like a found footage type of thing. But the movie, like they opted for going in and out of like cinematic as a movie, and then there were parts of it where like the guy would have the camcorder and shit, and it would switch over to like found footage style type shit.
Yeah, like fucking Blair Witch, fucking whatever.
I haven't seen that.
But like that type of shit, yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like a GoPro body camera type of shit like that. But like this takes place like back in the like was it like 70s to 90s or something, where they had like video camcorders or like VHS video camcorders and shit like that.
It reminds me of fucking Madness. Fucking said he had like old camcorder videos from like the 80s.
I remember my mom had this really cool thing. Like you'd stick a VHS tape in it, and it was like a big ass bulky thing that you would have to like hold on your shoulder and shit like that. But it was like it would record like home videos and shit like that on a VHS tape.
Yeah, you had to like load it up in the fucking thing, and, like have it on your shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, I don't need answers for a movie for it to be good. It just sucked. It would only be good for little kids. Like, look, it's not like so people label The Backrooms as a horror movie. And I've heard it labeled as a drama and shit like that. But, and sure, there's undertones of horror to it, but it's, to me, I've not yet seen anybody call it what it is, which is a psychological thriller with like undertones of like horror and shit to it. And it is a bit of a slow drip at times. Like it's like okay, you can kind of speed up the process of him like walking through each different room, you know, and like kind of get to something happening, but it's like it's slow building. It's trying to build up on your anxiety, and that's the thing, is we live in such a short attention span society now. Everybody needs everything like nice and quick, like answer me now, answer me, you know, like everybody needs everything right then and there. And it's like, if you got a short attention span, or if you like to watch things that are more character driven and you like character arcs, maybe not the movie for you. Like it was like it's not exactly character driven, and I do wish that Venomous, I'm talking to you here because you've seen it. I do wish that like Clark had a little bit better of a story arc, because I love this character. It was a good character, and it tripped me out when I found out that dude was fucking like British. Like he's actually like British, but you wouldn't know it watching the movie. retarded. Well, yeah, Neopets. If you're interested in kind of seeing what Backrooms might be like about a little bit, just go look up the Backrooms found footage on YouTube, and it's like a short, like 10-minute video, and you kind of get the concept of like it's like a.
I've seen those videos of like, and then it has like the thing that follows you and stalks you basically and shit, like that stick man.
Yeah.
That freaky ass stick man thing.
No, like, and I remember like that's the whole thing that got me like watching the series. Is like I saw that. I don't even remember how it came across my feed or whatever, but I ended up watching that, and I'm like that shit is genuinely fucking.
Like a manhunt.
And I wanted to come.
Dude, I remember it feeling like a manhunt level when you're watching it. You're like hiding and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, and again, it plays off a lot of what you don't see. It doesn't, like, you don't ever get, like, a really good look at the fucking stick man thing unless you, like, pause it at certain times and shit. Like, it gives you little glimpses here and there, but it's more playing off of your own anxieties, the things that you don't see, and the sound design is a lot of where the anxiety comes from, too.
Yeah, you know, I didn't like the fact that, like, because like, towards the end of that video, they show, like, that it's basically an endless loop or whatever, and it's kind of stupid.
Well, and that's, like, as the stories progressed, like, we find out that there's more to it than that. And the thing that really kind of impressed me is like when that, like, the found footage, the dude that made the that popularized like the whole backroom creepypasta and later on made what's now become the movie that just came out, the dude was 16 at the time when he made all that shit himself, like, and he's like 20 or 21 now, and he's already directed one of the, like it or hate the movie, it fucking did way better than what it was projected to.
Yeah, I didn't see it. So.
Fucking long legs. Well, Benimus, if you actually look at the thing, his legs are actually kind of short. Like, he's got a very long torso and very long arms and shit. But, like, his legs are actually kind of itty-bitty. That's my monster. That's my boy.
Is this what you're going to be obsessing over until October when you can play Manhunt?
I mean, I just I saw the movie and it had a much better or much bigger impact on me than a movie has in a long time. So I mean, I have been like researching the fuck out of it, but I just do that with anything that I find interest in. Nick Cage's character, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I thought you were talking about the fucking bacteria monster. I haven't seen that. Nick Cage has been in way too fucking many movies for me to see all of them. And for me, like Nicolas Cage, he's kind of like the Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler of action movies. Like Nicolas Cage movies are either really good or they really fucking suck.
Yeah, he's either really good or he sucks hardcore.
18 Nicolas Cages in the showers at Ram Ranch. Heart-throbbing cocks ready to be sucked. A granddaddy. Long well, you better be talking about an actual spider, not a fucking crane fly. Monster, stop.
So you can be begging for money on the internet anymore?
Here's the thing about begging for money.
Oh my god.
Now, when you're begging for money is where somebody goes up online and relentlessly talks about every stream, yo, I need money, send me your money, fam.
Yeah,
While also, look, so there's a difference between being in a jam and needing some help rather than being in a jam, staying in a jam, not looking for any way to get out of the jam financially. But like, look, it took me like 3 weeks to get a new job, and like all I needed, as soon as I had that fucking tire put on and I had a way to get to and from a place, I immediately got up on that shit, and I got a call the next fucking day, basically.
All right.
So I mean, I don't really agree with the. I mean, people try to make things sound as bad as they can, but the reality is after I lost my job, one time I said, "Hey, if you guys want to help me out, here's the Cash App." Any help's appreciated. But I didn't relentlessly beat people over the head with it. Sure, I put my fucking PayPal up in the little PayPal QR code in the corner of the streams for a while.
No, I get it, yeah. And then people said you were begging. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, that's fine. People can say what they want. In fact, like people trying to go online and lead campaigns against like, yo, don't send stuff. I probably wasn't gonna have anybody send me any fucking money until that happened. But people, you tell somebody not to do something, what are they gonna want to do? Especially if they think you're an asshole. So I mean, that actually worked to my benefit. So I appreciate you people out there telling people not to send any money. That probably actually helped me out in the long run. But yeah, I mean, sure, I put my PayPal QR code up on there, but that probably went largely unnoticed by people because I didn't talk about it. Like it was there, but I didn't fucking bring it up. Like people knew the situation already. I don't need to beat people over the head with it. Either people want to help a brother out or not. Like, and whether they did or not, I was gonna end up making it. I had side hustles I was doing like to get some extra money, which was fucking grueling, and I feel like I lost a lot of fucking IQ points because of that shit. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Like I wasn't just sitting on my ass doing nothing. Monster, if you hit me with your fucking bat wings again.
Yo, fam, give me $5 for a pre-roll, fam.
You know what? Boy Blue, of all people, actually sent me some money during that.
What did they send you, like $10?
No, he sent me $1.
He sent you $1?
He sent me a whole $1.
Oh wow, that's nice of him.
Yeah, and then there were like 3 other people that sent like like 10 to 15 bucks, and then one other person and then one other person later on, after I'd already got my job, then sent me a very sizable amount, and I was like, yo, what the fuck did you do that for? Like, I've got my job now. Like, but to be fair, I did reach out to somebody for help on that, because I was like, okay, so I got this job way quicker than I was expecting, and I didn't have enough gas to be able to make it to work the rest of the week. So I was like, yo, let me, if you could help me out, I'll pay you back on Friday. And so I'm like, yo, just like send me $7. And then dude sent me like fucking, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oh, you thought it was like accidental?
No, it's like, I appreciate the kindness, but it's like, I only needed like $7 to put in my gas tank until Friday.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're gifted, bitch.
I mean, I am blessed to, I am very blessed to have like good people having my back when I'm in times of need. But here's the thing, like, people that, like, you take care of me, I take care of you. So I always do what I can to give back, you know, and I don't ever ask anybody specifically for money if I'm not going to pay them back, usually with interest.
Right, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
So like when people say like, oh, don't send Stone money, he's begging for money like Boy Blue, like, no, not like Boy Blue. Okay, like, I was in a jam, I needed a little help, and if people wanted to help out, then it was appreciated. If not, then I'm not going to keep beating people over the head with a stick until they do. Like, I was going to figure it out myself, and I did. And it wasn't even a fucking day and a half later I got that tire on, I already got a job. So, Blue, I'm talking to you. Blue, it can be done. Like, you can get a job. You just have to fucking put in your effort and fucking get shit done.
Well, according to Blue, didn't he say he already had a job?
You say what?
Didn't Blue, I swear, like a month ago, Blue was saying he had a job.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't think I've been keeping up with Blue that much. I mean, I drop in here or there if I see, well, when I was not working, I was able to drop in here or there, say what's up, but like, even the last 2 nights I haven't been streaming because like work has been like, it's a pretty physically demanding job and it's been kicking my ass.
Yeah, I don't know, but like as of like a month or some shit ago, fucking Blue said he had a job. He's lying. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't. Who cares? You know, dude, he's not gonna fucking do shit. He's gonna live off of his parents until they die.
Well, but then what? What's his plan after that? Like, there's no longevity in that plan.
Gonna live in a homeless shelter or something.
I mean, see, that's the thing. Blue's got a certain lifestyle, and I'm not fine if knocking your lifestyle. If you like to sit and drink fucking beer and stream all day, I'm not even hating on that. Like, do you? But at some point, if you want to keep that lifestyle, you're going to need to find a way to support and sustain that yourself.
Well, he's not gonna do that.
Well, his life is going to end up sucking after a certain point if he doesn't. And some people got to learn things the hard way, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I promise you he's going to wish that he did.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
that's Blue's prerogative, though. If he wants, if he's happy with how things are right now and doesn't want to look into the future, then I mean, Whatever floats your boat. Like I'm not too fucking insecure in myself that I got to worry about what the hell other people are doing that do not in any way affect me, you know. You know, you guys are fat, both of you. Where's my pretty girl at? Raven. Oh, there you are. What are you doing over there? Are you the pretty girl? Are you the pretty girl? I gotta take a piss real quick. Yeah. Yeah, so there's like this banana spider outside that's like hanging like off like the edge of the little camper thing. And every time I see him out there and I have to take a piss, I like to piss on that spider just to piss him off. I don't know, is that animal cruelty? Wobbleina, move your fucking brown ass out of the way.
You should take a video of yourself. You could take a video of the piss stream, like the stream of piss onto the spider, and you could actually upload that to YouTube, and it wouldn't be as long as your dick's not in the video.
Don't worry. My dick's not long enough to be in the micropeen gang.
You should pee on that spider and upload the video to YouTube.
Aaron the spider abuser. No, I've forgotten to piss on him like the past couple of nights. Like it got to the point now where he would I would open the door and he'd see me whip my shit out. He would start like climbing up and be like, "Nope, you ain't pissing on me tonight."
So you have like he's like adapted to your shit. To your
Yes.
shit.
I guess you can train spiders to not want to get pissed on. Oh shit. It's already fucking 5 in the AM.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you and me both. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. But thanks for coming on, Neopets. It's good hearing from you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in forever.
Yeah, I called you the other day and you didn't fucking answer, faggot.
Yeah, because I was actually supposed to be doing a stream then, but I that night actually I felt like shit. Like I felt like I was getting sick, and so I ended up passing out like early as fuck. But hey, I did text you back as soon as I got back up, you motherfuckers. So there is that. But so all right, everybody, short but sweet one tonight. Hope everyone has a good rest of their day. I'm gonna get some sleep again before I gotta wake back up and do the whole song and dance all over again. But make sure you wouldn't do anything that I do. Go rip ass in someone's face. I don't fucking know. Do something. Do something to make yourself smile, okay? Some of you motherfuckers out there are too unhappy with your own lives. And you don't gotta be. Just hold the door open for somebody. Do something that'll make you happy, make you feel better about yourself. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you that sunlight is the best disinfectant. I am your host, Stonehenge. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And I'll see you guys maybe tonight.